In this video, you'll make your first blog post, which will be about your favorite cakes. Now the first step is to create a title, which will display in the tab in the browser. So as I said, this blog post is about your favorite cakes. So it only makes sense to make the title My Favorite Cakes. And it won't display here in CodePen, but if you had a website, it would display here. So now let's actually make some content that will display to our user. So the H1 tag describes what is on this page. What is this page about? So again, it would only make sense to put My Favorite Cakes. Yep. So then we go more specific, just like nesting our tags. We would have an H2 tag, which is a subheading. So we have My Favorite Cakes. So now let's start talking about what your favorite cakes actually are. So one of my favorite cakes is German chocolate. So let's put that in an H2 tag. And then under that, we would have some actual content of how much I love German chocolate cake. Let me tell you, oh, I love German chocolate cake. But German chocolate cake is not my only love. I also love red velvet cake. And I do not get that very often. So I really love this cake. So now let's show an example of all the headings you have available to you. Now H1 is the most relevant thing on the page. And then H6 is the least relevant. And you can also see that they'll decrease in size as you go. So this is an H3. Here's an H4. H5. And H6. As you can see, H1 is biggest, H2 second biggest, and all the way down to H6. Now you're probably wondering, what will I actually use in H6 for? So I'll show you. So usually you'll just use it for the sitemap at the bottom. These are all H6s. They're not really relevant to the actual page, but they are relevant to the website. So that's why you would put that in an H6 rather than just plain text. So in this video, you set up your first blog post and you use headings to properly structure the content on your web page. In the next video, you will incorporate 2 lists into your cake blog post.